Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Janet. You're my first person joining. We are making some quick soups this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We're starting some soups this morning. Just a few. Have a lot to do today, and welcome to my commercial kitchen. I don't know if you've all been here before. Let me see in this. Good morning, Janie, Teresa, Ash. So I am making soups this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Tessa! Oh my God, that's so awesome. How are you? I'm making soup this morning. You just energized me, Tessa. Woke me up. So this morning I am making soups. So let's see. I'm gonna just make a quick butternut squash soup. It's so nice to see you. I can't believe how big the kids got. Can you believe our kids are 18? Izzy's birthday today. I'm making potato leek soup, butternut squash soup, and chicken soup. The butternut squash and the potato leek are going to be vegan. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make soup. Of course, I'm making giant vats of soup, so it's going to go pretty quick. But for the first part, I have to cut my leeks. You never use the green part of your leeks because they're too heavy. However, they make a great stock. So I save them and we put them in our vegetarian stocks. And then, obviously you're gonna cut off these little roots. You could actually stick these in water and regrow leeks if you're into the farming thing. Good morning, Luann. Nice to see you. So I'm starting potato leek soup. I feel a little slow today. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Believe it or not, I drank too much mushroom coffee yesterday. It gave me a ton of energy. And then I ate my vitamins. I ate a bunch of vitamins. And I ate them at I don't even know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, Rob. Soup. I'm making soup. I'm just making 3 soups and then I'm calling it a day because I have so much to do. But I promised you guys I was going to be on yesterday, and we had no internet service in the shop. Good morning, Maria. So I had to nix cooking, so I figured let me jump on. Good morning. So I'm making 3 different soups this morning, and then I got to move on because I've got a ton of crazy today, and I'm not going to be in the kitchen. Happy birthday to my lovely daughter. I know Aiden's falls on Thanksgiving this year. Oh, that's so cool. That's going to be fun. And you have all your family up there, so it's going to be great. Yeah, she's down in college. I don't know when that happened. All right, so we have our leeks. The hardest part of potato leek. Hey, Paula. Good morning. The hardest part of potato leek is peeling potatoes. Most of the time my crew does them for me, but they're not here yet, so I'm going to peel them while we're chatting about soup. But all of these peels make a really good broth, especially if you're not feeling good. Potatoes are really high in potassium, and certainly fresh potatoes, russets. These are obviously organic russets. Now, here's a thought. If you're busy or you need to prep something, you could peel your potatoes and put them in water for, up to 3 days, I think. After 3 days, I don't know if I'd want to, I would probably use the water to cook because, all the nutrients are leaching out. But you have some time. So if you wanted to make a potato leek soup and you had to kind of do it in 2 stages because the prep's a lot. I know, right? It's so much easier. 7 kids. That's awesome. And an electric peeler, that's cool. This is my favorite peeler. If you're going to ask me, I'm not promoting anything right now, but I do have that little shop that has a bunch of my faves in there. So yeah, so these are great because, you know, if your babies are sick, you could take the leeks, the tops of the leeks, and all these potato peels and a carrot, some parsley, throw it in a pot of water and make a little, you know, liquid. And you could use that for, like tea water, or, you know, just a little sipping broth if you're feeling under the weather. Oh, was anybody with me the other day when we did our kitchen pharmacy on Wednesday? The onion syrup is almost ready, so I think today I won't do a live, I'll just do it. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, Mary. I think I'll just do like a quick video to show you the syrup as it's done. Have you used kuzu? I'm growing that in my garden and it's amazing. Kuzu, I know it as Kudzu. Are you talking about like a thickener? Because that's really good for belly aches for sure. Is that what you're talking about? That's what I know to be kuzu. What do you think about leaving the peels on the potatoes? You know, for this soup, for the potato leek soup, the only reason why I'm not leaving the potato, you could. I mean, I make my mashed potatoes with Yukon Gold, and these are organic potatoes, so I would feel more comfortable using the skins. I could. I don't do it in here for color, but you know what? I can leave some on. I'm all right with that. These are pretty clean potatoes. Not a lot of, you know, they're pretty nice. But yes, you could totally do that. Italian squash, they grow 7 feet long from Sicily. Not like canoe. No, I don't know that. I'll look it up after this class. After I finish this. I'm interested. You've piqued my interest. So you use that instead of potatoes and you do it as a leek soup? Is that why you're bringing it up? Midwest blessed. I love that. All right, so anyway, so we're peeling potatoes. I'm waiting for the answer to that. It's so nice of you guys to come by and see me this morning, waking up early. You guys all going to work or you haven't gone to bed yet? Curious. It's 7:06 on the East Coast right now. My crew is just coming. Good morning, Moser.
Good morning.
Moser just got here. It's amazing. I was told my dad died when I was 3. Then answered she found my dad alive from Sicily. That's crazy. I love that story. Yeah, I've heard quite a few stories like that. It's kind of beautiful, you know. We're all connected. I really believe that. Yeah, so I mean, I'm all about the skins. Too early. Woke up about an hour ago. It's 405 in calories. All right, and you're learning how to cook soup. Oh, Moser. Guess who said good morning to you? Tessa. Do you remember Tessa?
No, yes.
She said, good morning, Moser. She heard me.
Hello,
You
Tess.
can't see her, but she'll see you. Look, Mose is here, Tessa. And you know who else is going to be here today, Tessa? You're gonna love it. Maurice. All right, so for soups today, I'm making potato leek. I know, I'm so happy to see you too. You should come visit. So I'm making potato leek, and I'm going to make it vegan. You could use chicken stock for this, but because, you know, we're a health food store, I always like to have a bunch of vegan soups as well. And then I'm making potato leek, butternut squash, and oh yeah, you need to visit. Potato leek, butternut squash, and some chicken soup because, you know, people are starting to get a little funky and not feel too good, and they're always looking for my chicken soup. So, all right, so this is easy, right? We're almost done. And, you know, it didn't take that long, less than 5 minutes to peel 15 potatoes. I make this soup, usually we make like 20 quarts of soup at a time, but something like potato leek or broccoli and cheddar, things like that, I like those to be more one day, and I don't know why. I think they hold, but I don't know. I just like them better this way. Now, the other thing that I notice is this is such a flavorful soup with, you know, very delicate ingredients. Oh yeah, the potato peeler. You got that. You see it. This is the potato peeler of the day. It's the only one I use. All right, let me just put these. I want to save these potato peels. We're gonna make a potassium broth with them later in the thing. All right, so we have that. Now, I'm not even gonna do anything with these potatoes. They're small enough and nice enough that they're just gonna go in the pot when I'm ready. Want to learn how to make soup? Teach me. I'm on it. So now we're gonna take the leeks. Can you guys see this? Am I on here? Yeah, okay. So now we're gonna put, now we're gonna just cut these, and then we're gonna rinse them, because they, they grow in the dirt, and they have a little dirt in them, so we wanna make sure they're clean when they go in. Now, you don't really have to get crazy, because this soup's gonna be blended, I know, I wear scrubs. I'm the most comfortable in them. That's so funny that you notice. Are you a nurse? I buy my chef, I have chef jackets too, but I love wearing scrubs. They're so comfortable. And I just get my name put on them. It's nice and easy. All right, let me get a little basket. I'm just gonna rinse these a little, because you see, you get a little dirt in there. I'm making potato leek soup. I promised that I would show you guys my secret soup making techniques. Although I am really not yes, scrubs have pockets. Not always the right pockets, for a chef. Like, I can't keep a thermometer in, but I get my pens in there. But it's okay. All right, let me just run over. Hey, Moser, can you rinse my leeks for me, please?
Yeah.
Here. That way I can stay on camera and keep working. All right, so what we're going to do, hold on, I got to get one more ingredient. I'm going to do, can you just rinse them? They have a little dirt. Just rinse. Always, I love cooking in stainless steel. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Watching soup being made this morning wasn't on my bingo card, but I love it. I love that, Andrea. Okay. Oh, see, look. What's that? What is that? I don't like that. Moser, do you need this bucket back? This, or can I borrow it for a little bit? Or do you want it?
No, you can use.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to take you over to my stove so you can see. All right, thank you. Mm-hmm. So now here's our leeks. So that's it. You got like 4 ingredients with a little salt. It's a really nice, delicate soup with a lot of flavor. I don't own a restaurant. I've been working 20 years in a health food store in the Northeast, and have built this beautiful deli and prepared food department. And we do a luxury brand catering. So it's really upscale. I use, I would say, probably close to 95% organic ingredients. And I'm all about food and healing. How do you eat to feel good? That's what we want to know. Without compromising all the fun of comfort food. I'm all about the comfort food. So, okay, so I'm not going to cut these potatoes because they're small, and they're just going to cook anyway, and it doesn't matter. It's time saving. Now, here's the thing. You're going to see me do something that most people are going to be shocked, that are soup cookers. Good morning from Vermont. It's where I get my maple sugar from. So I find, oh, we lucked out. No dirt. Okay, so I find that comfort food without hurting, exactly. And I find, some people are like, oh, I don't want to eat that. And then when they taste it, they're like, oh my God, that tastes so good, And it's really nice. Hey, Saratoga. We're not too far away from each other. Good morning, Missouri. I love that you guys are here this morning. Okay, so quickly, I find, hi New Jersey taters, good morning from Michigan. I love it. I just got off a 16-hour work shift as a CNA. Wow, that's a long time. Good morning Boston, from Michigan. Oh, you guys are up early. Chicago. It's so nice to see everybody. St. Martin, KJ, that sounds nice. You're in Guam, Utah. Oh, that's so cool. There's something really special about this connection. I love it. I love it. So making soup is my favorite. All right, so let's get back to this. So hello. Say hello for me, everybody. Okay, potato leek. So here's what I do. Now for this one, hey, good morning. You guys are so awesome. I could just sit here and be like, hello. What was that show, The Magic Garden? Hello, and how are you? I'm fine. You're good. Do you remember that? I'm aging myself. I just walked in on the soup cookers. Don't like this. I'm a soup cooker. Potatoes are comforting. Yes, they are. And when you make a creamy potato leek soup, there's something really yummy about that. So what I'm going to do to make this vegan, I'm going to use a little a vegan butter and use it. I can't give you names because of, the way that this works. Don't forget the giggle patch. I do giggle a lot, so you'll get that. Yeah, I can't believe you guys are noticing that I'm wearing scrubs. They are so comfortable. And this particular, I'll have to do a video on that, but this particular one is super comfortable. All right, so I'm gonna warm up this pan. This is pretty much one of the only soups that I actually start with like cooking a base. And they were not good. I bet they didn't season them correctly. Yeah, I mean, a leek is an onion. Good morning, Dragonfly. So I'm not sure it would have the best flavor to just eat it raw, but if you cook it and sweat it and put it in soups, it's such a beautiful flavor. So I'm warming this pot, and I'm gonna put some, you guys see? Here, let me see if I can, I'm gonna move you guys over here. Hold on, hold please. I'm gonna put you guys over here. Can you guys see now? All right, let me see. Does that work? Yes, all right. So watch this. So I put in some of the vegan butter. I'm gonna put a little bit more because this is where the comfort comes from, all that, the creamy fat with the potato. And then I'm gonna add in the leeks. And I'm gonna add salt to that. I know it's too much, right? It's too early in the morning. I start my day at like 5:30 in the morning in the kitchen, and sometimes I'm like, ugh. All right, and then I'm gonna add my mineral-based salt, which is great. So our leek's kind of like a green onion. Yeah, I guess so. I never had them, but need to get more veggies. Yeah, they're really good. You should come and watch us and join us because I do a lot of vegetarian cooking, but I also do a lot of meats. Remember, it's all about the comfort food. Now, what's great about adding salt to the base process is you're starting with a level of flavor. And you want your salt in the beginning of the cooking process. And the reason I do that is because if you cook with fats or you're making dishes and you salt at the end of the process, the salt never gets into the food. It just kind of lays on top, and you don't want salt on the top because then you bite into your food and the first thing you taste is salt, and then it's like the rest of the party is like, I don't like that. So always start your salt at the base of cooking, of course, except when you're making raw beans, because then you won't cook your beans. Andrew, I'm making potato leek soup, vegan. Oh, are you making me mushroom coffee already, Mose?
You want?
Yes, but I put fresh good water in the water pot. And I turned it on once, so it should heat up pretty fast. So now, I want these leeks to sweat a little bit. Oh, All right, good. Join us. Is that the cake?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to show you. This is the only time I babysit. Have you used cow's milk in your recipe? No, I don't use a lot of cow milk. So here, can you see that? The leeks are sort of sweating and getting bright, and I wait till they break down a little bit. Now, and this is also one of those things. I just started cooking with leeks, and it's been hard finding what it complements. Ooh, that's a good point. So, for me, leeks complement fish. They complement potatoes. They complement bean stews. I don't know why, but I don't think, leeks are like a heavier kind of scallion, I guess you could say. No, I'm not working in a restaurant. I work in a health food store. Yes, like a really beautiful fish stew, a bean stew. That's where, I don't know where they put my powder. Here's some. Nope, that's nutmeg. I don't know where they put my powder. Oh, it might be in the closet under the juicer.
Nope.
All right, well, I don't know where they put it. Oh, there it is, Mo. It's right there. Right there. That's it. I had potato leek soup yesterday. It was so good and creamy. Yes, creamy. Butter, yep. Now, this is also something very interesting. Very fibrous. That's the best broken down, and soups are slow cooking. Yep, that's exactly right. This is one of those things that you really want to break down. And then what I do is because I'm doing this vegan, I don't use, what makes the soup creamy is the potato. You got to get a good potato, and for this soup it lends itself with russets. But you need a nice russet, and I just peeled all our russets. I'm going to throw them in, and I'm not using stock for this recipe. I'm going to use water. And the reason why, now traditionally people use chicken soup for this, but I want to make it vegan. Yep, that's perfect, Mose. Maybe one more, maybe a half. Mose was making me mushroom coffee to start my day. So I'm going to add into here very shortly the potatoes and water. And you'll be surprised, this soup still comes out beautiful because the leeks, if you could smell this, you could just smell the flavor of these leeks. It's so beautiful. It's delicate but powerful. It's kind of strange, but it's delicious. So now they have sweat enough for me. I'm going to add the potatoes to this. I'm putting them in whole. I have learned over my 20 years of making soups. We're in the Northeast. DM me and I'll tell you where we are. And I have learned that it really doesn't matter when you're making soup like this. It really doesn't matter that you have to saute the bottom of the soup, meaning carrot, celery, onion. You can put all the ingredients in the pot, bring it to a boil and simmer it, and you're gonna get the same delicious flavor. There's only a few soups where I sit and take this time. This is one of them. Thank you, Mose. All right, so now we're gonna use my pot filler. Hold on, I'm gonna move you guys over. Can you see me? I have a pot filler, I'm so lucky. But this is nice filtered water. I filter it twice. And then remember, I'm always, thank you. I do everything. My main concern is that food is organic and clean and whole foods. Yes, Dragonfly, thank you. But I cook everything from vegan to pulled pork. Yes, I can talk about the salt. So for me, salt belongs at the base of your cooking. It's never comes at the end of your cooking. Yeah, I mean, it's like, how much work do we have to do, Happy Crafter? We always want to, I don't know, I don't want to do that much work anymore. I cook so much stuff. Usually I have, this is it's a 10 burner stove, and usually I have 8 to 9 burners on. Hey, Nellie. Good morning first, and then second, they didn't stuff peppers yesterday. Can you make sure the stuffing gets in those peppers? It's on the right-hand side of the walk-in. All right, let me put you guys back here. So that's our first soup. So fast. You're gonna see how fast this is. I am. No one ever wants to peel potatoes in our house. Somebody said something earlier this morning. Well, you guys are asking questions so fast. It's so great. Okay, so no one, you don't have to peel the potatoes. You don't really have to. As long as you scrub them really well. I forgot this one. As long as you scrub them well and clean them, you're fine. Yeah, see, some people, like Elliot, loves to peel potatoes. And that's, there's something soothing about doing that, right? I'm a few hours from Rhode Island. Thank you. It's important. Okay, so let's see. Wait, I missed a question. Aren't carbs bad for you? Nope. Carbs are not bad for you. Maybe for some people, but when you're eating whole, complex carbs, you need them for energy. Look, I think, here's my scoop, right? I think every time you talk to somebody, you get a different perspective on what we should eat, what we shouldn't eat, what's bad for us, what's not bad for us. And I believe that every person is different. I believe that there's not one diet for every single person out there. And I also think that we have to look at where we came from. How did we grow up? What were our comfort foods? What is our backgrounds? Like, I'm Italian and Eastern European. So those foods, when I eat them, I grew up with them too. My grandma, my grandmothers, and my mom all cooked Italian and Eastern European food. So when I eat that way, my soul is filled. That's my comfort foods, right? And then I add the organic, clean, whole foods component to that. And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. I love that, Well, you're gluten-free it's because of the ingredients in the grains and the flours and the way they're grown and the pesticides and the chemicals. That's the problem. It's not the gluten. Like, if you ate in Italy where they don't put all the crap that we do, you would not have the issues that you do. I am firmly planted in that belief. Hold on now, let me go back. The peeler is a winner. Yes, it is. Oh, I can't give you deets. However, if you go to my little shop, I have my favorite stuff on there. I haven't figured out how to promote all of that. So it's there if you want to get it there or figure out what it is and then go get, I don't care, go get it wherever you want. So I'm for diabetes and PCOS and I lost over 160 pounds on Ozempic. Okay, that's good. However, I want you to eat whole foods and feel better without the drug, I get it. You have to do what you can to feel better, right? I totally understand that. But when you start to learn to eat real food, whole foods, clean foods, your body naturally will find its weight and you will feel better. I promise that. And I also tell people, connect to what you grew up with. What were the comfort foods that your grandma, your aunties, your mama, what's your background, what's your ancestry? Create that and then turn it into whole foods. Turn it into, good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
Turn it into whole foods. And then the last piece, if you really want to get into it, is you can find out what your blood type is. And then you eat those foods that are connected to your blood type. There's a wonderful diet out there that is fabulous, and when you plug all those pieces together, I really believe that people heal and get better. And some people do better with complex carbs. Some people do better without carbs. Some people do better with chicken or pork or fish, or maybe they're naturally should be vegetarians. It just depends on you. You just can't follow one diet and think you're going to feel better. It doesn't work that way. I believe that. How are you today, Sean?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was just telling Nellie that there is peppers back there that didn't get stuffed yesterday. So can you make sure they get in the case today?
Okay.
The peppers are on the left and the stuffing is on the right.
Okay.
Okay, next soup up is, you're gonna crack up how I make the soup. You're gonna be like, really? That's how easy it is? Yeah, that's how easy it is. We're gonna make butternut squash soup. And butternut squash is very savory. You got it, yeah. Elliot, let's see. Guys, you send your potatoes to me and I'll peel them. I love that. All right, we have a potato peeler in the group. Me, Pop, we used to peel and cut them for every holiday. I know, and it's coming up, right? The peeling. I have a wonderful crew that usually I have a whole box of potatoes ready to go of all sorts, like my yams, even butternut squash and stuff, so that I can just come in and cook. But today they didn't know I was gonna do this morning. I didn't know I was gonna do this morning. I'm saving all of this for my stocks. Now, what I do is I keep my sweet potato peels and my carrot peels separate because we do a carrot turmeric soup. I know you're begging me, and I can't tell you. Go to my that shop site. It is on there, and you can see it there. It's actually your name, believe it or not. Only reverse the O's and the X's. It's true, but it's the best. I know you're watching me peel like it's nothing. Although keep in mind, I change my peelers. I don't keep one peeler forever. Oh my God, you guys are throwing messages at me. All right, let me keep moving. You're very true. I'm person with it. Yep. Okay, that peeler is a winner. Yes. Finding out I'm Italian at third for gluten-free. Got it. Oh, I lost all my notes. Have you tried a potato peeler that you can go up and down and not just down? Jake, I'm so used to going one direction that I think for me, I would probably cut my fingers off if I did that. But it sounds interesting. I would be interested in looking at that. So she has tons of recipes on her main page too. Thanks, Dragonfly. I do not own the shop. I've been working here for 20 years. And I love it. I love my crew. I love the people I work with, and I get to eat. I can't stop begging you, Mommy. That's funny. I'm also a chef from Hawaii. Hey. All right, wait. One day you will tell us about making socks. Oh, I can do that. This gadget you speak of. You guys are so funny. Okay. All right, so here we go. So next, I peeled these, and I'm cheating. I'm using halved butternut squash because it's easy, and I've got to make a lot of soup, and I have so much work to do today. But usually, especially in the Northeast, it's the season. I mean, stocks are easy. We can do that. I can just talk to you. Do you guys need to see them made, or I am up early. Do you eat? So, do you get to eat what you want? I do. I just made baked potato soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Moser, can you grab me like 3 more of these, please? 3 more?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. What kind of soup are you making now? Okay, so I have potato leek on the stove, on the fire. Now I'm gonna make, who made this food? Who are you making this food for? Oh, it's for my shop. We sell, I don't even know. How many quarts of soup do you think we sell a week? 1,000 quarts?
No idea.
500, 600 quarts of soup? I don't know, a lot of soup. Never had squash. Ooh. I do cook a lot at home, and you guys, I usually do a video from home when I'm doing a lot of cooking. I forgot, Nelly, you don't have to do that today. You can just cook.
You have
The peppers are on the left, but he's gonna do it. You can just start producing food. Sean's got it. All right, so now we have our big giant pot. What are my hours? The hours of the shop are like, what's the shop hours? 9:30 to 7 during the week. All right, so now Watch this. You're gonna crack up. So this is my butternut squash recipe. No, you don't wear gloves when you're cooking hot food, sir. All right, so now you dropping these in. Don't you worry. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I got you. All right, now I put in for my butternut squash. Do I ever get one out? Not really. I like what I do. She cooks huge portions. They sell at their store. Thank you. Is the store open 7 days a week? It is. I feel like it's 20 questions today. It's awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to put all of these in here. Watch this. And then I'm going to add some carrots. And this gives the morning. You showed up today. Good morning. Oh, Tessa, are you still there? Guess who else is here? Do you remember Tessa?
No.
Tessa, guess who else is here today? Guess who's on here today, Paula? Tessa. You remember Tessa? Oh, she wasn't here when Tessa was here. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
The lady
I think we don't have
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Yeah. What?
I think we don't have more.
Oh yeah, they're if you walk on the back, it's on the left-hand side of the refrigerator, straight back on the left. All right, so yeah, I'm in Connecticut too, May. Oh, you did just miss her. Always forget that. You're so positive. It's nice. I'm always I live my life that way, Nate. Gotta be that way. Okay, so here we go. So here you have all of these ingredients. I'm gonna put 2 more butternut squash in here. You're not far from me, Amanda. And then we're gonna fill this up with a carrot and I'm in Fairfield County. Do you wash the squash? No, you don't have to wash the squash. I'm peeling it. I'm not using the skin. I mean, you could rinse the squash before you peel it. Never thought about doing that. The carrots are washed and the sweet potatoes, yeah, because they're root vegetables. Oh, that's cool, Billy. If you, Billy Bone, if you DM me, I'll tell you where the shop is. You'll love the food. It's really good. It's in Connecticut, Sherry, but I can't. They say not to say it on a live. So if you DM me, I can tell you where we are. All right. So I have in here 3 different vegetables. I have carrots, butternut squash, and sweet potatoes, and those are what I like about that. Did you find them? No. All right, I'm coming to get them. You guys want to take a walk? Let's go take a walk. We got to go find more butternut squash, and they can't find them. Here we go. All right, so I can talk to you guys. So when I do this soup, it's vegan, so I use a vegan heavy cream, and so when I do this soup, it's vegan, so I use a vegan heavy cream, and when I do this soup, it's vegan, so I use a vegan heavy cream, and I add a little sherry. My walk-in, where it all happens. Look, they were right there. Those are, I'm not kidding. They were just right here. What, she moved them. Look, I'm not kidding. They were just right here. What, she moved them. Now, now. Do you want to watch them? They're right here, Moser. Look. They're on the bottom of my other cart. I was like, Nellie moved them when she put the cake in, but they're right there. Found them. Oops. That's so funny. You guys, we lagged? What does that mean? That you guys couldn't see me for a minute? Sorry. That's so funny. All right. Found the squash. Found them. Nobody sold them. I moved them, which is pretty much what happens most of the time in this kitchen. I'm like, where did that thing go? I'm freaking out, and then we all find out that it's usually me. all the time, pretty much, right? Pretty much all the time. Everybody's used to me, so nobody really ever says anything. They're just like, oh, you'll find it, or they'll look around and kind of appease me, and then, oh, chef moved it. It's usually how it goes. All right, so here we go, butternut squash, and then watch this. All right, let me put this back over here. All right, so ground cinnamon, and here's the scoop. Thank you, thank you. Here's the scoop. Cinnamon. It makes a difference the kind of cinnamon you use. Don't use Ceylon cinnamon. It's too earthy. You want to get Vietnamese cinnamon for all your cinnamon fun. Maybe you need a bit more of your mushroom coffee. I didn't start drinking it. I'm eyeballing it right here, Dragonfly, and I'm like, ooh, I just want to drink this so bad, and I haven't had a chance. Hi, Raystar. Here it is. I always have a good time. Do we have a good time most of the time, Sean?
Every time.
Except when I'm cranky. It doesn't happen very often, right? Nah. First sip of the morning. Okay, Vietnamese cinnamon. That is the one. It's the best. Now, I just kind of dump it in here. Now, some people are like, how come you're not sauteing? How come you're not? Because I'm tired and I don't want to. And I've learned it's true. Sean's laughing at me. And what I've learned over the 20 years of making soup, there's only 5 out of the 30 soups we have in our rotation that actually need to be sauteed first. So I've learned that I can cut a lot of time out of, soup making if I just do it like this. So now I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg because I think nutmeg is a beautiful spice for soup, for butternut squash soup. Now keep in mind, and those of you who know me, can you guys let people know in the chats where they can find all the recipes? Doesn't cost anything to go there. You can just go there and find it. So now I'm going to add to this. So this particular soup, I like to use, vegetable stock's good, but I really love using a carrot yam stock. It sweetens the pot. It's like my secret. So I have a little bit of that left, which is fine because we'll make a little bit more, and when the soup is finished, I can add, because the most important thing when you're making like a creamy based soup, you want to make sure that the liquid, when you blend the soup, you got to take the liquid out a little bit, so less is more. Then you blend it, and then you thicken it as you go when you blend. So I'm going to add this, and I just want it to cover. Now if I don't have enough, which I don't have, I'm going to add a little bit of our filtered water to it. Hold on, let me get some. If there's some carrot and yam in the bottom of this, so it will help as we go. What does that say? Is this real? What do you think that means? Alright, so we're going to cover the squash with liquid. I don't think I have any more. I have to do a little more water. Just to cover the squash. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt now. I know, I feel real. I'm real.
There are no strings on me.
I have no strings to hold me up. Is that the song?
Yeah.
It's from Pinocchio, right?
Yep.
All right. So that's it. I don't want to add much more liquid than this because then it's, then you have, it's too good morning, good morning. It's the real deal. It is. Oh, the audio's out of sync. I don't know how to fix that. I'm totally challenged by that. All right. So now, hi David, that's a very nice thing to say, thank you. No, my sous chef's not here yet. Sean's here, Sean wave. All right, so now I'm gonna put this on the stove. It's super heavy, so I like to use a little bit of energy to make that move. That's on. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour for that to rise up. It happened when you went looking for the squash. Oh, okay, I see that. Sean is cute. Sean, you got a cute.
Ooh.
Wait till you hear him sing. He's hot. All right, so then, you guys are so distracted today. I love it. Yeah, I make all kinds of food. What should I do? Let me see. I don't know what to do. Do I tap it? Let's see. I have no idea what to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Or should I stop talking for a couple of minutes? Okay, it's fine. Swipe out and come back in. I'm afraid to do that. I'm not that good at stuff like that. You would have to end the live and restart to fix it, I believe. Go out, then in. Should I do that? The audio's fine. You hear me. Good morning. I'm cooking with you. Meals on Wheels here. Hey, Karka. I love that. I love that. All right. Thank you. I'm going to stay here. Okay. Pause and unpause. How do I pause? I have no idea. I swiped out. I quit the app. Neither worked. I just won't watch you talk. Bummer. Oh, the person who cannot hear. Swipe out and go back in. Lily Bone, you got to go to the Book of Face and find me on the Organic Food Movement. Everything's posted there. I don't charge for you to go there. It's just there. Someday maybe we'll do that, but you guys get in now because you guys were here in the beginning, and then we'll be fine. I don't know what to do about that, Loretta. They're telling you to go swipe out and come back in. All right, so now I am going to have my crew make broccoli soup later, broccoli cheddar. This is our like guilty pleasure soup. But when you make a cream-based soup, I can make miso soup, not today, but I will. I haven't made that in a long time. Thank you, Beth. Same here. Your mouth is not matching. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do. Did you swipe in and out? All right, what do I do? No, I don't ship. Wedding soup, make that too. We make the little, Rocky Cheddar is one of my favorites. Okay, all right. So here we go. How are we doing? It's okay, at least she can hear you. Try pausing it. Me or the other people? Oh my gosh, I love Rocky Cheddar. Okay. Oh, Renee, so we can make that. We can make creamy butternut squash soup without using dairy. God, I wish I could tell you ingredients. You have to go over to the other place and get the recipes. That's where I show you products. Oh, sorry. This is so weird. You're talking, but you're not matching your word. Okay, I gotta keep moving. Okay, so when you make a soup like this and you want to boil your broccoli and cook your broccoli, good morning, lovely. You want to take your ends off. You can. I'm gonna use them for stock. Girls, are you all right in there? And my daughter's allergic to dairy. This is great. Maybe she'll try new soup. Manda, go to my page. You will find, where is the Organic Food Movement? I am on Insta, I'm on YouTube, Facebook. Go there. Go to the Organic Food Movement, join the group, answer the questions. It doesn't cost anything, and you will find recipes there. I create 7-day diets for you guys to kind of get you on track. I'm there helping you. We have to get healthy. It's time. Thank you for that. That's so sweet. Okay, so here we go. Take the ends of your broccoli off. These are what we call crowns in the market. If you want to make broccoli soup, it's probably better if you get like the bunch of the head of broccoli that has a large stalk, because that will make your soup better. But believe it or not, this little bit of broccoli will make a nice batch of soup. You guys guys are so great. I really love you. This is like my favorite part of my day these days. Of course, hanging out with Sean and singing songs with him too are wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna add water to this. We're gonna boil it. It's gonna take about an hour to get that soup. Thank you, Cat Black. You're gonna have a lot of fun. I don't know what to do with that yet, but we're getting there. Would it be the one that says Chef Liz on Facebook? No, go to the Organic Food Movement. It will work. Okay, now, follow. Yep, that's the one. That's where the recipes are. Where's your soup shop? So it's a health food store. We're in Connecticut. I am filling this up with some nice filtered water in a stainless steel pot. You know, Loretta, I'm trying to, I made this whole big story about when I was going to be on live, and I'm still trying to figure it all out, but I'm going to make this promise. I'm going to be on lives a minimum of 8 hours a week. That's what I can commit to right now for you guys. You know what? I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to stick it in the pot just because I want it to be a little richer and I have to make a big pot of soup today. I'll put two. And we'll be able to reuse this in the soup. I can't say that on live because, you know, it could be creepy. Jackets forever. So just DM me and I will give you that information. All right, so I'm going to put this on the stove back here. We're going to cover these pots and bring them up to a boil and then turn them to a simmer. So far, we have a potato leek on. Thank you. We're going to put potato leek on. We put the butternut squash on. Did you see how easy that was? And then we did butternut squash. We're putting the broccoli on. And then, hi, Suzanne. Oh, heart me times what? Thank you, Heavenly Angel. That's so nice. You guys are so nice. All right, so I'm going to put this aside because I want to wait till the squash. Thank you. Thank you. All right, hold on. Let me find a pot. Okay, here we go. Now you're going to see. Thank you. You guys are so nice. All right. I'm gonna put this aside and we're gonna wait till this soup is ready. This is ready. I don't know if I'm gonna be on here when I make the broccoli soup, but I can give you the recipe and sort of film it. Soup is my favorite. All right, so, okay. I have to breathe. We have to figure this out. I have to figure this out for you guys. So, all right, I said I'd be on 8 hours a week. I know that I'm so happy you're here too. I think on Sunday morning from like 7 to 9, I'm gonna do I want to make soup? I was thinking about cooking with squash because about 2 weeks ago we did cooking with root vegetables and everybody loved it. So now I'm thinking, what if we do cooking with winter squash on Sunday morning, 7 a.m.? Tomorrow I'm going to be on getting ready. I'm a Girl Scout at heart. So I'm going to be with about 150 girls I'll start at 7 o'clock in the morning and we're going till 10 o'clock at night. And I'm doing every level cooking badge for the girls. Now, yep, we're going to do Thanksgiving also. I want to show you guys some tricks for Thanksgiving. We have a lot to do. I will not be doing any classes Thanksgiving week, but I will have my live running so that you can see the mayhem, controlled chaos that goes on behind the scenes when people order Thanksgiving dinner. It is cray-cray. It's so, Tessa, you remember? It's triple from when you worked here. Probably 4 times the amount. We cook, what do you think, Sean? We're at like 1,000 or 2,000 dinners for Thanksgiving, it feels like. It is wild, and we have the best time. Okay, what to do with leftovers? We could totally do that. I'm so excited, Sean. I get so excited. goes too fast. All right. So, all right, let's wind back. I want to show you chicken soup. So we have to wait for our squash, I know this is fun, right? Okay, I gotta get a schedule up for you guys. Oh, okay. All right, so let's talk about chicken soup. Get a pot. First up, let's get a nice big pot. Well, I have to go down here and get a pot. I'll be right back. I see, so I went to Organic Food Movement. I think it says, Nurse Jackie, I think it says the Organic Food Movement. Sean, can you look that up on Facebook and see exactly what it says there? All right, so sanitizing my hand. Oh, Sammy's yes for leftovers. I love soup. I'm so glad this shows up on my For You page. What happened to starting the broccoli soup? Oh, I got Vicious Trollop. I kind of like your name. I started the broccoli soup. We put the stock on. Now, the only other thing that we have to do for the broccoli soup, but I need the stock to make it happen, there's 4 more ingredients. I do. And actually, well, I don't want to, thank you guys. I don't understand Gilmore Girls, but I hope it's a nice thing that you said. I don't really know. Where was I?
Organic Food Movement Community.
Oh, it is the Organic Food Movement Community. It's correct. That's the one. My picture is there. Okay, so. All right, so wait. My head has got me so crazy today, and I love it. Did I answer every question? All right, what to do with leftovers? You guys have a ton of ideas. We're going to be doing so many cooking classes. All right, good. So later today you'll jump in, and I'll get you signed up and everything. All right, so
I don't know what day
it's November 1st. Marianne and Izzy's birthday today. My baby turns 18 today, and she's away from me for the first time. I didn't sleep. It's so sad. It's sad and happy all at once. All right, so anyway, okay. So let's talk about chicken soup. This chicken soup is my grandma's chicken soup. And we sell, how many quarts of this soup do we sell every week?
No idea.
200? Could it be? 20, 40, 60? We make it 3 times. There's 60 quarts a week we make of this chicken soup. Happy birthday, Layla.
Chicken, right?
No idea.
Good morning. I really do like watching your, oh, thank you, Crispy Juice Box. I love that name. Okay, so I'm going to let me go down here and get a big pot. Nellie, did Shirley love Halloween?
Yeah.
I can't believe you let her wear that costume.
She was asking me for candy.
You didn't give her candy? Good morning, PBR. You didn't give her candy on Halloween?
No, I have my candies that Barbara bring.
Yeah.
So I forgot to say where's my candies.
All right, nice big pot. Again, you're gonna crack up at me because chicken and dumpling is so, that is one of my all-time favorite Queen Bee comfort foods. I love that. All right, so here we go. Oh, those pots are getting heavier by the minute. All right, so I'm just gonna throw these ingredients into the pot and put them on the stove. They are on my Book of Face community, the Organic Food Movement community. You can find me there. It doesn't cost any money to go there. All right, so let's go. This is my grandma's recipe. The only difference that she did when I was little is she put tiny little meatballs in. That's the only thing I don't do. And the only reason I don't do it, thank you, Cheryl. The only reason why I don't put those little meatballs in is because it takes too long. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. It takes too long to make those little tiny meatballs. Hold on. Can I have that, Moss?
Yeah.
5 more minutes. It's easy for me to get the pot of soup to the stove. All right, so our potato leek. Oh gosh, the potato leek smells so good. All right, so now I'm gonna take this. Now, you know how you get a rotisserie chicken? and you have like rotisserie chicken left over, that's the perfect chicken to use for chicken soup. Unless you want to do, fresh raw chicken, but that would require a saute. But if you have a leftover rotisserie chicken, or you go to the store and you buy a rotisserie chicken, or you roast a chicken, of course, remember, keep in mind, I love it to be organic. Then you, peace out, Girl Scout. I love you. See you, Tessa. Loved hanging with you this morning too. Come back. Sunday, 7 a.m. We're gonna make food. And come visit me. We miss you. We talk about you all the time. Okay, so I shred that. You pull your chicken, and now you have all of this chicken. Oh, puzzle piece. And now you have all of this chicken to, oh, good, Nurse Jackie, good. Now you have all this yummy chicken that you can use. And if you don't have chicken stock, for me, I want you guys, good morning, Mary. I want you guys to make your own stock. It's so stinking easy. And here's another thing. This is where, for me, sometimes I call myself a street cook, even though I've been chefing for years and probably could pass those master chef whatever titles. I'm throwing the energy at you, sir. You got it. They're so comfortable. So, and I found them from a doctor. I was like, oh my God, those look so good. Thank you. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool with the glasses. I haven't seen that one yet. So, thanks, MJ. It's hard to like stay focused and talk to everybody because they're so fun. The leftover chicken in the fridge and still on the bone. Absolutely. And that's what I was just going to say. Throw that whole thing in the pot. You could throw all the bones in the pot. Now, what I would do if you want to make it easy for yourself is get cheesecloth, right? Shred the chicken off the bone of the chicken and then wrap the bone in the cheesecloth and throw it in the pot. That way you could just pick it right back up. If you're too lazy or too not in the mood to do all that, just throw all that stuff in the pots. It's easy. And you'll just pick it out later. Just make sure you pick it out. Okay, so the first thing is we need an onion. I just use one onion for a big pot of soup. I don't think you need more than that. Onions are so flavorful and delicious. And I want to taste my onion. I don't want it to disappear in the pot, so I kind of leave it a little bit chunky. Sort of like a fat matchstick, I guess. Fat stubby matchstick. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, there we go. That's it. Goes in the pot. And then, whoops. And then we're gonna do carrot and celery. That's about 4 cups, but I'll scale these down for you. I'm just making them for the shop, so obviously we're gonna need more. Okay, good. I answered all the questions. Now I'm gonna do a little celery. We cut our celery ahead of time and we put it in water. That way it doesn't brown. But we go through this 12, I think it's like almost 16 cups of celery. So I'm putting like maybe 4 or 5. Thanks. Making soup new from beautiful NYC. It's my stomping grounds. I'm a New Yorker, but I work in Connecticut. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna toss in a bunch of celery. Now, I'm not sauteing this. I don't have time and it doesn't make a difference. I promise you. The flavor of the soup comes out beautiful. If you have a rich stock and you have all the flavors you need, DM me and I will share where I actually am so you can come. I take the whole leftover chicken carcass and freeze it until stock day. That's the way, Cheryl. Perfect. You know, and then you just, you know, stock lasts and you can throw it in the freezer. Good morning, Danny. I love that fire t-shirt. It's my favorite t-shirt you wear. I'm making chicken soup, grandma's chicken soup, and people love this chicken soup. So now watch. I have in here the onion, carrot, and celery. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add my salt and dried herbs. Now I use a mineral salt. You can also see that in the shop, so that if you want it, you can see what I use. It's the only salt I use. If you got one thing out of today, hey friend, if you got one thing out of this cooking class, it's change your salt today. Do not use bleached salt. Do not use the girl with the umbrella walking around because she's so cute on the salt box. Throw it out. Yeah, Renee, did you see the one I use? That's the one. Actually, you could use kosher salt, but you still need a mineral-based salt. Can you tell me more about why mineral salt? Well, I will say that the reason why is because it's not overly processed. It's a mineral-based salt. The brand, I can't tell you the brand because I don't have that. You know, I'm talking about brands. I haven't figured any of that out, and I don't want these to become a sales pitch, so I have to understand how to do that. That's the one. Thank you, Renee. You got it. It's from Utah. You don't have to climb the Himalayan mountains to get it. It's Frying American. It's a beautiful salt. Himalayan pink salt, just as good. I just think, you know, it's from Utah. It's a salt mine in Utah. It's a beautiful salt. And I will tell you, and you got to check with your doctor, of course, because I'm not a doctor. But I have seen people use this salt, and we salt our food here. Yep, they do. They have a great website. I have never seen somebody with a problem with like edema, swelling, issues with blood pressure,
Take out that,
any of that.
Oh.
Steaks out. Mama, he's doing that. You're producing food. You don't have to. You don't have to be involved.
I cut this.
Oh, you're gonna cut it for him?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
gotcha. I just want you to be able to cook. I'm trying to free you up.
No, I'm making a chicken noodle.
Okay, gotcha. Now, what are your thoughts on Celtic salt? Yeah, see, I don't know about that. I will never change my salt. I think Celtic salt has a place and people love it. I guess it's also kind of a sea salt, but I don't know about the lead thing. I'd have to research that for you and get back to you, but I don't, the salt I use, I tell everybody to get it. And when they get it, they don't have any issues at all with salt. So, you know, I just love it. I don't know what else to say. Watch my video. I have it early in the beginning. Are those your new glasses? Or do we have the same shape glasses? I think we do.
I buy this because this, when you have this little problem, when you
Yes, it pulls in your hair, right?
Yeah.
Look,
Oh,
we have almost the same shape.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so are the measurements the same for mineral salt and table salt, or do you have to adjust it? You know, interesting that you asked that. For me, that's actually the name, Joanna. It's a mineral-based salt, diamonds and pearls. You can scroll through here and you can see it. I'm in Connecticut. So, the salt, what did you say? It's a mineral-based salt, and that's the most important thing. Let me see, somebody asked me something. Measurements. So I would say start out, if it's the first time you're using a mineral-based salt, yeah, you got to try it. I have it in that, you know, that TikTok shop, but you know, you can get it anywhere. Well, you can't get it anywhere, but you can find it.
You already wrote this.
I would start off less is more, and I always cook with the salt. There is never salt on my table, ever, because I believe, and I said this earlier this morning, I believe that when you cook with salt, you salt the base of your food. It starts the bottom of the level of food, and as you go, you add your dried herbs, dried herbs and spices after that. And then at the very end, you can add your fresh herbs. That's what you finish with. You never finish with salt, because what happens is if you have any fat in your food, at all, the salt can't penetrate through fat. I've learned this by just trial and error. And it's a mineral-based salt, and it's, yup, that's the one, Cheryl. And you know, it never penetrates the fat layer. So you always want to start in the very beginning so it has time to marry into the food. And then your food doesn't taste salty, it tastes flavorful, because you don't have salt sitting on the top, and it's not the first thing people taste when they eat your food. And that is a very big cooking secret, and I love it. Thank you, New Whip. So happy it landed here this morning. Me too. Okay, what's cooking? We are making soup. So we have potato leek on the fire. It's almost finished. Our butternut squash is on the fire. And now I'm making chicken soup. So, okay, so we have all these layers of vegetables. And I put my salt in already, right? Didn't I put salt in? I did. Did you guys see me put salt? I think I did. Okay, now I'm going to use sage. I'm gonna use a big old handful of sage. I'm making 16 quarts, so I'm adding like 4 tablespoons of sage. And because I am not sautéing this first, for time only, I find that it doesn't matter. You guys can challenge me, it's okay. You do you, I'm not. But if you don't have a lot of time, I drop that in the bottom. I sort of mix that around the vegetables so it doesn't float to the top. That's all I need to do. And now I add my shredded chicken. So this is all shredded chicken from Rotisserie Chickens. No, you know, I'm not a pepper girl. We don't use pepper in my kitchen. I don't use black pepper. You can use it if you want. I just don't like it. I think it's abrasive. I think I might have an allergy to it, so we don't use it here. We do have it. If somebody asks for it, we use it, but I don't cook with it. The only time I use pepper is I use cayenne, red chili pepper, and chipotle. That's it. I feel like when people want spice, same with dairy. If you want cheese, you have cheese in your refrigerator. If you want spice, anybody that likes spicy or peppery things has hot sauce. You know, they have it with them, basically. So that's how I feel like you can, I don't do it. Your choice. Okay, so this, now we have our chicken in there. And what's nice about using cooked chicken is you can bring this to a boil and then simmer it for like 15 minutes, and then you let it sit, let the flavors marry, and then your chicken soup's ready. It's so good. We sell a lot of this chicken soup. It's so delicious. Now here's my secret ingredient. Are you ready? I'm gonna put this back. I don't like things touching my cutting board when I have to use food. All right, look at this. Cabbage, my secret ingredient to chicken soup. And what's great about this, now if you can't have this, I know somebody that follows me can't have it, and I just helped them with a recipe because they can't do the brassius, something like that. Okay, so we're gonna put this, I'm just rambling. I'm rambling. Okay. All the chicken soup's ready. Now all I'm going to do is put this big pot of chicken soup in here. Now if you notice, I didn't add any fat to this. So we have rotisserie chicken, and instead of using oil, I'm going to, yeah, we had a problem yesterday. That's why I didn't come on, because the cable company was digging up the ground, so maybe they're doing it again. I don't know. But, so instead of using oil, I'm putting chicken fat in here. Why am I doing that? I like it better. It's flavorful. Not a lot. It's probably going to be a half a cup, and then these like really beautiful collagen-rich roasted vegetable dripping. This is from my organic rotisserie vegetables. Yes, Well, you know, if you have a food processor, the prep goes quick, right? And yeah, that's the good stuff for sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna get this on the fire. You guys still see me here? Let me see. Thank you. Team Cheers has been unlocked for all team members to send and celebrate. Woo! I don't know what all that means, but yay! I'm so excited. There's so many fun things that you guys do. Thank you for that, Flower. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this on the fire. Put it back here. Am I here? I can't tell. Let me see. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Okay. So now we're gonna add chicken stock. Here's my big vat of chicken stock. It's organic bones. Chicken soup, collagen soup, yeah. Onion, carrot, celery, and cabbage. Sage, salt, mineral-based salt. I do, but you know, again, because we're in a health food store, people shy away from dumplings. They don't want to eat them. A lot of people are gluten-free here, so I don't know, gluten-free dumplings in a soup. I don't know how much they'd hold up. But okay, so hold on. So these soups take about an hour to come up to boil, and then I added real salt and sage, ground sage, and again, remember where you can find the recipes. And now that looks really pretty, Sean. You should see the food. I'm gonna take you over and see our food getting plated for today. What was I saying? Oh, I forgot what I was saying to you guys. Oh. What was the question? Oh, she added the salt. Okay, so these take about an hour to come up, and then you want to simmer them for maybe 35 minutes. That's it. But when you use cooked chicken, as soon as it comes to a boil, I would turn it to a simmer for like a half an hour and be done, because you don't want to kill the soup either, right? But you also want the flavors to marry. And the other soup trick that I would do is don't eat soup the day you make it. I know, right? Herbes de Provence, I'm not a fan of that in my chicken soup, but Dee, if you like that, add it. I'm just simply showing you a way to make soup that's quick, easy, and healthy. But if you like pepper, if you like herbes de Provence, if you like rosemary, if you want to switch something out, switch it out. Because that's what you like. So that's how you want to eat, right? You want to eat what you love, but you're going to eat it. The one thing I will share, and I started to say it, if you can, make your soup a day ahead. Yeah, the cabbage does cook down a lot. I love cabbage, but it causes stomach issues. So leave it out. Don't use the cabbage. Try it once or put a little in. It does break down quite a bit because that's shredded. We put that in a food processor and we on an S blade and really shred it so it's nice and fine and thin. Look, see how fine and thin that is? So chicken stock. Okay, you guys ready? I'll tell you how I make chicken stock. We take organic bones and put them in a pot. Fill it up with water. I can give you stock recipes. Would you guys like that? Now, if you want, the way that you make a broth is when you add the vegetables. When you add carrot, celery, onion to chicken bones. But if you're just making, okay, so if you guys go to that food movement on Sundays, I will add, I catch up. Sundays is when I put the diets up there, recipes, shopping lists, all of that stuff so that you have the information you need to cook. What was I saying? You guys are awesome. I have to keep thinking about what you're saying though. Make your soup one day ahead at least, because it takes a whole day to marry. Like these soups won't go out in our shop until tomorrow, because I want the flavors to marry and have times to. Oh, that's okay. You can follow along in broth versus stock. So for me, broth versus stock is a chicken stock. Okay, thank you. So hold on one second. So broth for me is where you add a little vinegar to the bones of chicken stock and you add vegetables. Because when you add vinegar, like either a white vinegar or apple cider vinegar, when you do that, it draws the collagen out of the bone and makes it thicker. Now you can get the same result if you boil stock for 16 hours. The bones will start to break down, but if you want to push that a little harder or faster, you can just use apple cider vinegar. And then you add vegetables, parsley, celery, the basics that American cooking is: carrot, celery, onion, parsley. That would be a basic chicken broth. For me, chicken stock is bones and left behind veggie chicken carcass and boil and strain. Yeah, that's stock. That's broth. Either way, you're fine. Again, it's what you love, what works for you. For me, because we use our chicken stock in so many different places, I just make it with bones. I use organic chicken bones. Sometimes I'll use, if I want a stronger, richer stock, I use my rotisserie bones. How long does broth stock keep in the refrigerator? 4 days. But remember, Joanna, once you use your bone stock and you make soup, you're moving that soup another 5 days, right? Because once you make a cooked soup, it will last 5 to 10 days depending on the soup that you make, believe it or not. Stock is very healthy. If you have a baby with a gut issue, you can freeze stocks, totally. If you have a baby with a gut issue, or if an adult has a gut issue, in my bubble world of food and healing in a health food store, we do bone broth cleanses. We will just drink bone broth. I can teach you guys that. Yes, Pushkin. And babies especially. Spectrum babies, I notice, have a great benefit to that. Leaky gut syndrome. A week of bone broth is a very powerful healing thing. If you're sick, I talk to my clients about when you are going in for surgery, you want to be super expansive, meaning you want to fast, right? Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you for that gift. Then CMOS, yeah, you got the deal. I'm drinking that right now with collagen and some coconut sugar. So what I tell people when they go in for surgery, fast. Coconut water, juices, vegetable juice, and gallstones. I would like to know more about drinking broth. Did you join the organic food movement? If you reach out to me there, I will help you. And what I do is I sort of put together 7-day diets for you guys to just help kick off, and then I post them so that you can. Okay, just remind me that you asked for that in a post or a. It's hard. I have to keep up with the with messages on here, but just keep up with me. Thank you. Thank you. I have to be careful though, because I don't want to be knocked out, All right, so where were we? Bone broth and bones. Oh, so what I was saying is, if you go in for surgery, right? Fast, fast, fast. When you come out of surgery, have bone broth ready, and that's contractive. It pulls you back together and helps you. Oh, you're very welcome. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help and teach and give you information. I am 60 years old. This summer I turned 60. I've been cooking more than 2/3 of my life. Could it be? Yeah, 3:30, right? Yeah. I've been cooking for 40 of those 60 years. Being expansive, okay. Oh, you caught me. So in Chinese philosophy of food and healing, they have this philosophy of yin and yang, contractive and expansive, right? Yeah, no processed foods. I know we got to get there. It's a slow moving thing. We're getting there. See, I don't talk about what not to eat. I try and talk about what to eat. So I get you so excited about the foods that we should be eating and want to eat that you forget about the nonsense that they throw in our face all day long. So, okay, so expansive and contractive. When you have that theory, when your body's not balanced, say you eat a lot of steak or you're eating a lot of burgers or you're eating a lot of fried food, your body craves to open, that gets you tight and what they call expansive in the world of Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. So what you want to do is your body naturally craves like an opening. I want to be expansive. I want to open my being. So you crave sugar because those are on the opposite ends of the spectrum of contractive healing. And real food will be extremely expensive in the future. No, we are not going to let that happen, Pushkin. I firmly believe we are not, because you know what? We're going to start growing and trading. You live down the block from me, I'll grow carrots, you grow squash. We have to get back to that. That's what we used to do, right? So, okay, so expansive and contractive. Now, what you want to do is you want to start to come and move to the middle. What will balance your body is those complex carbs that they tell us never to eat. Quinoa, broccoli, quinoa and black beans, short grain rice and beans with some really healthy vegetables, cucumbers and green beans and broccoli and all of those things. That is when you do it. When you make a thickening for soup, what do you use? Queen Bee, I am using now, because I want to have gluten-free, I make a slurry with gluten-free flour and I thicken it that way. Sometimes, like with these soups, you'll see I won't have to do that because the potato and the squash from the butternut are thickening agents. So you don't have to add anything. But for like, if I wanted to thicken a stew or a gravy, I use gluten-free flour. Just because then everybody can eat it and nobody knows the difference. It's amazing. Thoughts on fasting. Again, I think everybody's different, Jaylene. You have to try it. If it works for you and you feel good, then do it. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. You know, and I think there's times of the year that you want to do that. Like Northeast right now, single ingredient foods fasting is different for all. Exactly. So again, you have to know what works for your body. You can try it. I know that people do those 16-hour fasts. I've done them there. I think there's a place for them. I think for the Northeast right now to fast is probably not the best, right? Because your body needs to stay warm. That's how I look at it. Do you use flour and water? Yeah, that's how I make my slurry, flour and water. And then I use like a fine mesh strainer because you don't want little clumps. Do you add any seasoning to your organic bones? Cheryl, no, because I use my bones in so many applications. Like if I'm making chicken franchise or I'm making, I don't know, chicken soup, but maybe I want to make a pea soup and I'm using chicken stock. I make my stocks neutral so that they can go with all cooking. So I make all bones, lamb, pork, beef, chicken, vegetable, and my vegetable stocks I'll do. That draws the collagen out of the bone, Jesse. Not a lot. You know, if you're making a 4-quart stock, you need a tablespoon of vinegar. You don't need more than that. And then you're gonna simmer that for like 2 or 3 hours and watch the collagen that comes out of those bones. You're gonna be like, what is going on? Where was I? Flour and water, seasoning. Oh, right. I like to have all that. Now with my vegetable stock, we do a lot of fish. In fact, I'm gonna have to jump soon because I gotta start ordering my fish for the weekend. Do you make many fish dishes? We do. I could do a fish class too if you want. We have so much to do. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. Strain with cheesecloth. You could strain with cheesecloth. You're talking about when you make the slurry? We could do that. But I have a very big colander that I use, and it strains the flour for me for the bones. Nah, I don't do that. But I have I have one of those China caps, they call them. They're called a China cap or a V strainer, and it strains it. Do you ever use cornstarch? Very rarely. I use cornstarch in my custard. I like to be very careful because I don't want to. A cornstarch that's genetically modified. I try and always use organic cornstarch, right? Because you don't want that concentration of GMOs in your food. You know, Pushkin, I have been cooking and studying organic food and healing since 1982. That's how long I've been in this industry. I was at the think tank at the Culinary Institute when the FDA came and tried to, wanted to hear from farmers and chefs in the organic food industry and scientists to take over the certification of certified organic food. Jesse, and that is the most important place. In fact, I just posted a video on my Organic Food Movement community page on snacks for kids. So yeah, I've been doing this a very long time. Yeah, we can't talk about that though. Unfortunately, we have to take that offline. USA Organic, Yeah, definitely go follow. You'll find a lot of information. So, okay, yeah, well, when you join, I'm going to be doing like one Zoom call a week on that Organic Food Movement Book of Face. I'm also firing up YouTube, so we'll have more space to connect. And this is a movement. I'm serious about building this community. It is long term. I'm here to stay, and we have a lot of work to do and fun work. And a lot of learning. I am an encyclopedia of the history of organic food in this country, and farming, and it goes on and on and on. So, Christine, it is on the Book of Face at the Organic Food Movement community. Just jump in over there. It's free. I'm not charging anybody for now. I figure at some point I'll probably have to do that, but right now, I really just want you guys to trust me and know what I'm up to. But if you join now, you guys are in. You have been with me from the beginning, so we are in this movement together as far as I'm concerned. I'm so excited. All right, so let's go check the soups because we got off track here, and I love that you guys are interested. Mose, are you free to blend my soup? We're gonna blend the potato leek right now. You're gonna see that. Let me check the butternut squash. Moser, can you blend soup? Will you blend soup with me? Blend soup. All right. Perfect. We can do this. Yep, exactly. Thanks, Renee. You guys are awesome. You gave me all these beautiful gifts today. All this love. I'm so excited. You guys are awesome. We're kicking off November strong. I'm gonna commit to doing 8 hours of live a week. so that you guys can really kind of learn and we grow together and have a ton of cooking classes. All right, Mose, I'm gonna put that, is it easier to do it on the floor or just leave it up there? I'm gonna leave it there?
Yeah.
On the floor or here?
Okay.
Right on the corner. Okay, hold on, let me move that big pot out of the way. All right, before you do that, I want to set this up so they can see it. Because they're learning too. You have a question for me? You need to get in there? All right. I'm going to bring you guys over here so you can, I'm so glad you found me too. Hold on. All right. I'm going to try and figure this out. Can you guys see the pot? So we have a giant immersion blender. Moser's helping me. But you can blend soup obviously in a blender, or you can use an immersion blender, whatever works for you. Can you guys see that? All right, so hold on, Moses. I gotta take some of that liquid out, just in case, you know? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. You guys see that? Great. So I'm gonna take some of this liquid out because I want to make sure. And if it can't go back in, we can always drink it. It's so oniony and you can smell the leeks. But less is more, right? You want to take this out and blend, and then we can add as we go. This is where we adjust flavors. Okay, this is gonna be super loud. Go ahead, Mose. Go ahead. I love that you're wearing those glasses, Paula. Nelly. They look good. You can see now, too, right?
Amazing.
Moser, I think in a minute, that one's gonna be ready too, the butternut squash. Okay, thanks, Mose. Can I have a soup? Can I have a soup bowl? Sean?
I'm on espresso today.
Sean, can I have a soup bowl, please? So what I did is I took the liquid out. See, we have a little leftover liquid, and I'm not gonna add that. Yeah, the wide one. And I'm not gonna add that back in because the soup has a perfect consistency. See, it's really important to make sure that when you're making a cream based soup, you have to take liquid out before you blend. Otherwise, you're gonna wind up with like just a watery base. So you always want to, you want to cover everything first, but then you got to take it out, and less is always more, right? So let me just show you how pretty this soup looks now. Look. So now I can tell that this soup, did you do beef at all? We get our beef from a local farmer. I do beef, and we do use, I know it looks so pretty, right? And I'm gonna tell you that this soup is going to require the rest of this by tomorrow, because the soup is really, really, oh my God, it's so good. The soup is very thick right now, and when it cools, the starch in the potato is gonna get very, very thick. But look at that. I mean, even with just, I used our vegan butter. We kind of sweated the leeks, and then we blended them. So I'm gonna put this back in the pot, and Moser's ready to do the butternut squash. So let's finish that one next. Give me 1 second, Mose. You gotta take the liquid out. You gotta give me 1 minute. So I'm gonna add this back in because I can tell that soup's gonna be done. I only use beef tallow when working with beef. Only. It's the best. Okay, so hold on, let's see. So the next one that's up is the butternut squash. So let me bring it back over. Thanks, Rose. I know you're busy, but I really appreciate you helping me. All right, I'm gonna take you guys back. This is our butternut squash. Now, with this, all right, hold on. I don't want this to fall. Okay, so now, you guys ready? You can see that? So we're gonna add a couple of ingredients, but before I do that, thanks, Mose. Before I do that, I have to lift some of this liquid out. But look at how beautiful it is, how rich that is. I can use this somewhere else in cooking, right? Like if I'm gonna make another squash soup, or if I wanna do like a winter yam squash or a chipotle, I would like a chipotle sweet potato and chickpea or something fun. I would use this stuff. But the reason why I'm taking it out is because we're gonna add a vegan cream and some sherry. Because who doesn't love butternut squash with sherry and cream? So right, you can go, Mose. So, oh, somebody's talking. How long did that boil? So this boiled for about an hour. Now I'm gonna add some sherry into this. Obviously, because it's gonna be 16 quarts, I'm adding more. And what's great is because this was at a boil, you're gonna see that the alcohol will burn off, so you don't have to worry about that in the cooking. And now we're gonna add the cream once Moses starts whipping it. Go ahead, Moses. All right, go. Is it working, Mose?
Yeah.
Good? Isn't that ready? Does it need more time? Does it need more time? Does it need more time? second. No, I think it might need a little bit more time. Let's let that go a little more. Yes, soup season is it? Yes, they're not soft enough yet. We caught that. I was hoping that you guys were going to get to see that, but I don't think so. So I'm going to use, and I'm going to put this on a. That's going to need about another 35 minutes, Moser. Okay, so the only thing you're not gonna. Thank you. So, the only thing. So here's the thing, right? I've been cooking for what, 20 years. I know, me too. I wanted you guys to see it, and I don't want to leave you alone, and I don't want to let you go, but I have to go do other work. So okay, so here's the thing. Our broccoli stock is really kind of ready, but the broccoli soup is going to take a little time. I mean, we could start it if you want. Render down chicken skin. Yeah, I mean, how do you obtain that stored fat that you used? So what we do is in our rotisserie chicken, we pour a little water in the base, and as the rotisseries drip, we gather that dripping. Now, that's very roasted and it's very, very flavorful. So I'm very careful how much I use. The other way I do it is when we are roasting chickens for pulling, for like soup, or because we don't, we sell most of our rotisserie chickens. So we need them for like chicken burritos, shredded chicken, and a whole bunch of other recipes. So we roast probably 20 birds in the oven, and I take all of those drippings. So that's how we get it. And then the other way is when I make a chicken stock, sometimes I'll take, fresh organic bones, and I'll cook them for like 4 or 5 hours. And then that, yes, gravy, that will render a nice layer of chicken fat as well. So I get my chicken fat several different ways, and it's always certified organic. I don't mess with anything else. I am not using non-organic chickens, flat out. That's for another time and another conversation. But there are certain foods that you just can't put in our bodies. But I think that's going to change someday. I think our culture and our time is coming that we will, things are going to start changing because people are tired of being sick and tired, right? All right, let's see. Maybe I can try and show you the broccoli soup real fast. You guys want to see that right before we go? Okay. Here's this. Sean, can you grab like 4 more crowns of broccoli for me? All right. So this is our broccoli. Yep, I'm gonna do broccoli cheddar. Everything's organic. Everything's clean. I think it's okay. You can eat a cup of broccoli soup when you make it like this. It's so good. All right, so let me just do a little cleanup here. I just want to give me 1 second, so I have to get my brain clear. There's too much stuff out. It's hard to. It makes me talking to you guys, having 10 pots on the stove, and then a messy space. I can't. It just drives me cuckoo. So give me 1 minute. We're gonna save this butternut squash. Kitty's a like room when I cook. Yeah, gotta have room, and things have to be clean and organized. Do you any gumbos? I do. I make turkey gumbo, and I make like a veggie jambalaya. We have so much to do together. It's gonna be so fun. Okay. This is going. We're gonna use some bacon fat. See, I have my beef tallow right here. We render this ourselves. Thank you for letting me clean my space. Ah, perfect.
Give it a quick bath.
I just don't want the eggs. If you could just cut those off, I would love that. Nelly, do you need the cabbage?
Yeah,
It's right here.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me to put it away, or are you going to use it now?
No, no, now.
Okay, so then I'm going to put it away.
Yeah, please.
Okay. We are in a little better space. Sorry guys, I need a little commercial break to get a little bit more organized. We've been on for a while now. Yeah, that's it. Just throw it right, give it right to me and I'll throw it right in the pot. Thanks, Sean. Or if you don't want to do that, just cut the ends and I'll finish it. Because I don't need to do all of that. It's going to get blended. So, I'm glad you guys found me too. We've had a lot of people on. You guys have been on for a while. Look, who knew? And now you got so many different ways to make soup. And if you went over to that other space, you'll have all, thank you for the flowers. It's so nice. I'm so excited you found me too. Thank you, sir. Just give me all that. You're so nice, Sean.
Of course.
All right, so we're gonna add this broccoli right in here. You guys are gonna crack up how I make this soup. It's nothing fancy and it's delicious. I have this story I'm gonna tell you. I didn't tell you before, but when I first started working with the owner of the company, thank you. That's so nice of you, June. When we first started, when I first started with this company 20 years ago, I never made soup. I didn't eat soup. I had a home delivery service in Yonkers, and I delivered to Manhattan, all over the tri-state area. And 9/11 kind of ended that. And so I took a year off, and then I found this place, and I remember the owner of the store was like, I want 6 hot soups every day. And I was like, I don't make soup. I'm not making soup. I don't like soup. I never made a soup. I don't care. It was our first like owner chef war. And we just threw down. Thank you, Cheryl. And we just threw down and had, I don't know if anybody's in the food industry, but we had a ruckus for like a week. And I was like, I'm not doing it. F that, blah, 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 but fighting back and forth. And he won, obviously. And within 4 months, our shop won. So you know what I'm talking about, Dee. We won Best Soup in Westchester County. And I don't know whether I loved that or hated that, because now 20 years later, we're still stuck making fresh soup every day. And it's okay, I've learned to love soup, what can I do? So I know it's a funny story, right? But I am not lying, and I've tried to get the owner of the store to come on here with me to meet you guys, but he's not into it. But yeah, it is awesome. There's something very special about feeding people, isn't it? But we love each other. He's like my best friend, my brother, real many quiche, yeah. And, we just figured it out. But I think why I've been able to stay here so long, not being an owner, is because the owner and I both have the same vision It is my love language. The same vision and the same goals about feeding people. We think the same way. We want the same thing. We want clean, healthy, whole foods, organic, comfort food. And when you figure it out and taste it, like when people start working for me in the kitchen, young kids, like we have a new young kid here, I always say to them, after 3 months, maybe 4 months, you're never gonna be able to go and eat fast food, processed food, like Paula and Nellie, who are over in the corner here, look. Those are my sisters. They've been with me. Nellie, how long have you been here? How long have you been working with me? You look 6? It's 6 years, and Paul is like 13. Crazy, right? Is it 13?
Yeah, right.
We said 13 years ago we were gonna retire in 10 years. Good morning, my darling. Say happy birthday to Esther, everybody. It's my daughter's birthday. We said 13 years ago we were retiring in 10 years, and it's 13 years later. Every year we're like, are we retiring? Because we promised each other we'd retire together. Yeah, it's her birthday. Woo! Look at all that birthday love you're getting, sweetheart. Thank you, everybody. In training 2 years ago, got some culinary degrees and certificates, still cooking. Yeah, I mean, you know, just keep going. You know, you are, it takes a long time to become a chef, but you can do it. You just keep the course and learn everything. Thank you, Christine. That's super sweet. All right, so broccoli soup, right? So we have all the broccoli. Now watch this. This is crazy. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna cut these onions into 4 pieces. Now remember, we're blending the soup. And I don't care the richness of this soup, you don't need to blend, right? You just don't. I mean, you don't need to cook ahead of time. So I am gonna add 2 onions, all that broccoli, and then the secret ingredient is a little bacon fat. This is our organic bacon that we cook in the kitchen. I'm gonna add a little bit. Remember, I am using very clean, good ingredients. Thank you for all that birthday love from my girl. All right, so I added about a half a cup of bacon fat to this. And now, oh, a little salt, right? Because we put the salt in the base of our cooking. And now I'm going to take our broccoli stock that's been boiling for the last half hour. Thank you for the birthday love from my girl. All right, here we go. We're going to add the broccoli stock to this, put it on the stove, boil it for an hour, blend it, and then, you guys gave me 30,000 loves. You guys are awesome. I think that actually helps, right? When we do that, it makes us popular. Okay, so watch. Now, I don't want the ends of the broccoli. It's really important. It's really important to leave the ends of the broccoli, the stalks of the broccoli out, because thank you guys. Because when you blend them, they're very stringy, and the texture of that does not feel good. So that's why I want to catch them in the basket before they go into the pot. Now remember, I cooked some broccoli before, so those are in the bottom of this pot, and we're going to take them out and add them to the soup. So these are just going to go in the garbage. They're done. I mean, if you have compost, you can put them in the compost. You could use butter.
Tuscan beef.
You know, Katie, you could use butter if you want instead of bacon fat. That's okay.
What is the
For what you need, this is it now, but it's by vendor, and you have everything on here in alphabetical order. So what are you looking for?
avocado?
It's on here under oil, and I think it's already checked off. There, it's already checked off. I'm gonna order it today because I would need it to come tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I'm almost done, and I'm gonna go do my. I have to leave you guys soon. Broccoli stick was the crowns, right? I did use crowns, so better than butter in a broccoli soup for sure. So I use this to just fortify my stock. So can you see it? I used a little crown to fortify the stock, so I'm gonna just add it to the soup. I just am not gonna add those butts. Now, if you have a stalk of broccoli, again, you gotta get rid of this because if you blend this, it's gonna be super stringy. All right, so this is my oh my God, it smells so good with the bacon melted. Oh, that's hot. All right, so this is gonna go on the stove. It's gonna boil for about 45 minutes. And then, and then it's gonna be ready. Thank you for the love. You guys are so sweet. They give me these little puppies come on the screen. They're like these cute little puppies and they wiggle their butt and hearts come out. It's like the cutest freaking thing. I don't even understand it, but it's super cute. All right, so I'm gonna just give this chicken soup is almost coming to a boil. And you saw all my soups today.
No, babe.
I think that's all I can do for you guys today. We are just super busy, but then I don't want to leave you because they're called a corgi. It's called a corgi. I think like 3 of them popped up on my screen today. What's the importance of the broccoli stock as opposed to just cooking the soup without stock? Fortifies the flavor. It gives you more flavor. You don't have to do it, but if you're sitting in the kitchen cooking and you're prepping for a week and you want to make broccoli soup, I'm not going to put heavy cream in this. I'm putting cheese. I'm going to put cheddar cheese. Oh yes, I'm lying. We are going to put heavy cream. Now, if you don't want to use heavy cream, I have a vegan cream. And, either way, but, you're using bacon fat, so. Oh, that's cool, Dee. So, what was I just saying? Oh, so yeah, the rest of this soup, and I'll have to, I guess I can hang and help. Is there something I can do while I'm waiting for the broccoli soup to go? Let me cover it. That'll help a little. Let's test the butternut squash. We are almost there. We're almost there on the broccoli. Broccoli fat has more flavor. Sounds better than butter in a broccoli soup, for sure. For sure. Now, I'm going to add cheddar cheese to this. We're going to blend it, and I'm going to finish it with heavy cream. This is our, because we're using organic ingredients, to me it's guilt-free. And you have your comfort food, you see. And, are you going to eat a quart of it a day? How much cream and cheddar would you add for 6 people? So I would do like 2 or 3 heads of broccoli or 3 crowns. And then you're talking maybe, for cheese, you'll probably add maybe half a pound of cheese, 2 cups of cheese, and maybe a pint of heavy cream. Restaurant critiquing and soon some cooking content. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. So, see, I kind of, for me, like, we make tofu salad, we make raw dishes. I use some of the medical medium salads in our case. We do raw food, and then we spice things up with a tiny little bit of like broccoli and cheddar soup, or pulled pork. But the ingredients are so clean and so healthy, and made with so much love that you can poke those into your diet and not have I guess negative benefits of it, right? Because you're eating something that's super clean, pure food, And thank you. As long as tomatoes level, always gonna be good. That's true, Emerald, for sure. Would non-dairy cheese work? You know, Joanna, yes, but you would probably have to blend it in. It's not a restaurant, we're a deli. We're actually a health food store. And we have a prepared food department. How close are you to having everything in the case? Can I show them?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to see my case? Beef tallow is one of the best fats, so healthy, for sure. And we make it with, so my farm that I get my meat, oh, you guys have been amazing day. So glad I found you. Mama, I'm so glad you're here too. Okay, let me take you on a little quick tour. Hold on, let me go get a card. Moser,
Yeah.
can I bother you? Can I have this card?
Yeah.
I'll take you guys for a ride. You can see the deli. It's so beautiful. And, you know, people come from all over to eat here. And you know when I know we do such a good job here and it makes me so happy? Has good vegan recipes. Do you buy meats from an organic farm? Sometimes, but you know, I do have a couple of organic farms that I use, but what I do is I have a farm out of actually North Carolina that I get my meat from. They're 100% grass finished, and they are also certified GMO free. So their grasses are clean, they're not using pesticides on their farm for their grasses, the animals are free roaming. I absolutely love their farm. In fact, I'm planning a trip down there over the Christmas break, Christmas holidays, because I finally want to meet them. I've been using their meats for a really long time. So I just love them. Sometimes I find with the organic meats, they are still not just right. So you going live? Oh, when I go visit the farm? That's not a bad idea, probably. All right, hold on, let me see. Let me take you guys over and you can see the case. Thank you, look, there's the corgi. Oh, he's gone. He's so freaking cute. All right, hold on, let's go see. Oh, you guys are gonna see the case looks beautiful. Here, I'll take you down to the end. It still needs some more work because Nellie does all of these salads for me. These are all my recipes these are my babies. We make with love. Here, let me open up the case for you. So like right now we have falafel. We make that fresh ourselves, here, kale salad. We have slaw. This is a Moroccan carrot salad. And we make that, these are vegan dishes. So we start here, vegan and raw. We have beet salad. We have a Brussels sprout slaw and a liver rescue. I know, it's so nice, my foodies. We have beet salad, we have bean salads, and then we move on to like vegetarian food. We have a couple of veggie burgers in here today. This is like a quinoa zucchini with some sheep milk organic feta. We do pasta salad, Israeli couscous. This is gluten-free. It's a Thai vegetable noodle. We have eggplant parmesan. I cannot believe how much eggplant parmesan we make in a week. Please share the carrot salad recipe. I don't know. You're going to have to give me a lot of love for that recipe. This is carrot souffle. We do stuffed acorn squash. We have our futsu squash back there. White bean salad. So most of the case, as you can see, is raw and vegetarian and clean, right? And then we get to our meats and fish. So we have two kinds of salmon back there. We do a lemon dill. What's the quinoa and zucchini? It's a little cake. And then quesadillas, we make a chicken pot pie. Can you guys all see those? Oh yeah, chicken pot pie. We have a stuffed beef pepper. We make meatloaf, roast beef, grilled steak, taquitos. We have pulled pork, roast pork loin, roast turkey, chicken wings, all this goodness. So that's my prepared food case. So as you can see, most of it is vegetarian and raw. But we have to have the meat because we want everybody to come and eat. There has to be something for everybody, right? I can't force what my passion or what my flavors are. I have to cook for everybody. And that's the issue. Thank you. We're in Connecticut. Isn't that amazing? All right. And then I have this beautiful grab and go. Here, you can see our grab and go. This is our grab and go. So we do all of our own, these are all our soups, and then we do like organic chicken walnut salad and tuna and salmon and organic egg salad, tempeh, tofu, blah, blah, blah. It's like on and on and on. And then we do our dinners. So we have a brisket dinner, we have chicken marsala, we do an eggplant, beef curry. Right now these are all kind of meats, so all our vegetarian options are coming out. And then we have our cheesecake and carrot cake. This is all me. All my food, and my crew makes it for me. Name and places. We're in Connecticut. I know you have to oh, it's on my weekends. Oh, thank you. It is in Connecticut. If you DM me, I will share, but I'm not sharing on live because they tell me that's a crazy thing to do. So I'm gonna listen because I'm brand new at this. All right, you want to see our produce department? This is 100% organic produce. Whatever you put your hand on, it's going to be organic. There is no conventional produce here. I know. Thank you, Cheryl. Look at this. These are all squashes from the Hudson Valley. Honey nuts, red curry, kabocha. Look at that. They're so beautiful. We have avocados down there. And then here's all our, it's just a beautiful store. Look at this produce department. 100% organic produce. Red curry, you got it. Look at that, beautiful, right? Look, we have fresh organic turmeric that you can buy and juice. We do fresh ginger. Look, sunchokes. Oh, asparagus. It's endless what's going on here. Look, kohlrabi. Remember we made kohlrabi soup? It is a dream. It's a freaking dream here. It's so amazing. Want to see the rest of the store? Want to see a tour? It's so cool. I'm coming in, Mama. Don't look. Keep your face away. And then on this side we have all our cool fresh pastas, but this is where we serve our hot soup and our rotisserie. Look, we have all of our HBA, health and beauty. We do all our vitamins. It's amazing, honestly. This is my dream store. I built this store with the owner. I helped him build it. And I just love it. All our chips and look, see. You've seen some of my, and I just love it. All our chips and look, see. You've seen some of my, so beautiful. I'll show you all our meats. So we're in Connecticut. If I can't talk to the farmer who produces, if I can't talk to the farmer who produces the meats, then I don't bring them in. I just don't. So here's all our meats. And I just don't. So here's all our meats. And these are all, I just don't. So here's all our meats. And these are all part of me and my vision and dream of clean, healthy food. I can't believe you guys got me to feel, it's so nice. Oh, you're moving there? Amdi, just DM me and I will share. This is my favorite spot. Ready? This is our juice bar. It's 100% organic. Every recipe in here is from my heart and soul. Let me turn the light on. Hey, Nico. So we sell organic coffee drinks. We do every single one of these juices is from my soul. So we haven't even tapped this yet. We haven't even gone on juicing and recipes for health, and I mean, we have so much to do, and we're gonna have so much fun doing it. I'm so excited. You guys are awesome. So this is where we're at. It's all right. Don't worry. And then we have a bulk section, which is right here. Juices and everything, so you can get all your bulk. That's pretty much the store. And then I have a very high-end luxury catering brand that we do. So I cater weddings. I think you've seen, I did a couple of lives when I was out at some of our events. And tomorrow I'll probably do a live for the setup, but I won't be able to keep it on because the kids, you know, they're babies. And I'll get in a lot of trouble for doing that. Yeah, I love bulk sections too. You know, we have a little bit for everybody. We don't have a ton of stuff, but we have a little bit for everybody. So look, now you guys were here long enough. The chicken soup is done. Came to a boil. It's been simmering for like 15 minutes, and we're done with the chicken soup. So I'm gonna just give that a taste. Make sure the seasoning is good. Well, yes, I probably could. November 1st, what are the plans for Thanksgiving? Ooh. Well, thank you. What are the plans for Thanksgiving, Sean?
We're here.
We do 16-hour days. Did you hear the ay? We do, I work from like 5 o'clock in the morning till, I don't even know, 10 o'clock at night. And then the crew is right behind me from like 8 to 10 or 8 to 9. Yeah, short answer is okay. There is no short answer to that question. Thanksgiving's cuckoo here, but it's super fun. We have a really good time. Sean, can I have a bowl so I can show them the soup? The chicken soup, please. I'm gonna give you a bowl of my chicken soup. You can see it, and you're gonna actually be able to taste it through the camera.
Taste-o-vision.
I really want to smell a vision. Oh my God, that smells so delicious. Look at that. That's our chicken soup. Done. Yeah, it's wonderful. Feeds the soul, right? So that's our chicken soup. My grandma this is my grandma's recipe. I've been making her recipe for a million years. We sell so much chicken soup here. It's so good. It's so fun. So do you love this? You're gonna get that recipe too. You gotta go find me. It does, it looks so good. And it smells so good. Oh my God, this smells so good. I think I want this for breakfast. All right, let's see. I think, Mose, do you want to, I think we're gonna have to call it a day. It's 9:30. I've been on, let me see how long. Hold on. It's been a long time, let's see. I don't even know. 2 hours and 17 minutes. All right, my friend. Good morning, Michael. How are you? My crew, the rest of my crew, my kitchen line is coming in, and I want to, I gotta say goodbye. I will finish, oh, wait till 50? Are you guys almost there? Oh, you're almost there. Okay, I'll wait. Let me put this away. Moser, you want to blend the butternut? Okay. Sean, water fish right now, please.
Okay. How many sides?
We need 4 sides. We need the no, I don't put noodles in because people are gluten free here. It's can somebody share, Cheryl, can you share where they go? Please don't say that. We are absolutely not that store. What was your question?
4 sides, you said?
I would do we have any salmon at all?
I don't think so.
So do 6 sides and get like 4 pounds of cod and cod loin. Got to call them now. Cod loin. She needs smoked trout. Get 2 cases of smoked trout, and maybe 4 pounds of lobster.
Okay.
Just DM me. We're the other one in town. The real organic market. Sorry, I don't want to disparage other people. Let's go check our butternut squash. What's that yummy smell? What do I smell? Oh yeah, that's nice and thick. Now I'm gonna put a vegan cream in here. Let's see.
More?
Oh, that looks perfect. Good, Mose.
Don't need more.
Oh my God, it's perfect. Great. So you can make like a pure, is that cashew cream? It is not. It's actually made with lentils. It's a cream base. Again, we did it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. The recipes, June, are, they're at the Book of Face at the Organic Food Movement Community. The soup is beautiful. It's vegan. It has a little bit of sherry in it. And then, you know, when you pour that in a bowl, you could make like a cranberry sauce puree and sort of swirl it in there and make some parts. It makes it beautiful. That's our Thanksgiving soup that we do. You're welcome. So, yeah, and now if you do that, remember, Sundays is usually when I try and get all of that information out there to you. I won't have time over the next couple of days. But when I finish the broccoli soup, I'll try and post something and at least get the recipes up there. But I have got to go. We've got a lot to do today. So thank you for being here and all the love that you guys sent me. I'm so grateful. I think I might go live tomorrow to set up my cooking class for my Girl Scouts. And then don't forget Sunday morning at around 7 a.m. I'll post an event. We'll do some squash. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for sticking around.